Hi everyone, and welcome. Tonight, we're going to slow down and explore the gentle and fascinating world of dogs, one of the oldest and most loyal companions in human history. So take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let these relaxing facts about dogs guide you into a calm and peaceful state of mind. The ancient bond between humans and dogs. Long before cities, agriculture, and written language, humans were already forming a quiet partnership with one of the most remarkable animals on Earth, the dog. Scientists believe that dogs were the first animals ever domesticated by humans. This process likely began more than 15,000 years ago, and possibly even earlier. At that time, small groups of wolves started approaching human camps, attracted by leftover food and the warmth of nearby fires. Over many generations, something extraordinary happened. The wolves that were less fearful and more curious about humans survived better near human settlements. Humans, in turn, began to notice that these animals could help alert them to danger, track prey, and clean up food scraps. Slowly, through thousands of years of coexistence, wolves gradually changed. Their bodies, behaviors, and even their facial expressions evolved. Eventually, these early companions became what we now recognize as domestic dogs. Dogs are unique among animals because of how deeply they adapted to human life. Research shows that dogs can understand human gestures, facial expressions, and even the direction of our gaze better than many other animals, including some primates. A simple point of a finger can guide a dog to find hidden food, something wolves usually cannot do as easily. This ability reflects thousands of years of shared history between our species. Another fascinating feature of dogs is their extraordinary sense of smell. A dog's nose contains up to 300 million scent receptors, compared to about 5 million in humans. Because of this, dogs experience the world primarily through scent. While humans rely heavily on sight, dogs perceive complex layers of information through smells, identifying people, animals, emotions, and even subtle changes in the environment. Over time, humans began selectively breeding dogs for different tasks. Some dogs were bred to help with hunting, others to guard homes or livestock, and some simply to provide companionship. This long partnership led to the incredible diversity of dog breeds we see today. From the tiny Chihuahua to the large and powerful Great Dane, all domestic dogs share a common ancestor with ancient wolves. Yet despite their many different shapes and sizes, dogs still retain many instincts from their wild ancestors. They often circle before lying down, a behavior thought to come from wolves flattening grass to create a comfortable resting spot. Many dogs also enjoy running, exploring, and socializing in groups, reflecting their origins as pack animals. But perhaps the most remarkable aspect of dogs is their emotional connection with humans. Studies have shown that when dogs and their owners look into each other's eyes, both experience a release of oxytocin, a hormone associated with bonding and trust. This is the same hormone that strengthens the bond between parents and children. Because of this deep emotional connection, dogs have become much more than just animals living alongside humans. They have become companions, helpers, protectors, and trusted friends. Across cultures and throughout history, dogs have followed humans across deserts, forests, mountains, and oceans. Today, millions of households around the world share their lives with dogs. Whether working on farms, assisting people with disabilities, or simply resting peacefully beside their owners, dogs continue a relationship with humans that began thousands of years ago, a quiet partnership built on trust. The remarkable senses of dogs. One of the most fascinating aspects of dogs is the way they experience the world through their senses. While humans rely mainly on sight, dogs explore their surroundings primarily through smell and hearing. Their sensory abilities are so refined that they often detect things long before humans even notice them. The sense of smell in dogs is one of the most powerful in the animal kingdom. Inside a dog's nose are hundreds of millions of scent receptors. Humans have only a small fraction of that number. This means that a dog can detect extremely faint odors and separate many different scents that would seem identical to us. When a dog sniffs the ground or the air, it is gathering a complex story about the environment, who passed by, what animals were nearby, and even how long ago those scents were left behind. Dogs also possess a special structure in their noses called the vomeronasal organ, which allows them to detect certain chemical signals known as pheromones. These signals carry information about other animals, including emotional states, reproductive status, and identity. Through scent alone, dogs can recognize familiar individuals and detect subtle biological changes in humans. Because of these abilities, dogs have become invaluable partners in many fields. Specially trained dogs can track missing persons, detect illegal substances, locate wildlife, and even identify certain medical conditions. Some medical detection dogs are able to alert people before seizures occur or identify the early signs of illnesses such as diabetes or certain cancers. They do this not through magic, but through their extraordinary ability to notice tiny chemical changes in the human body. In addition to smell, dogs also have highly developed hearing. Dogs can hear frequencies that are far beyond the range of human hearing. While humans typically hear sounds up to about 20,000 Hz, dogs can detect frequencies that are much higher. This allows them to hear distant sounds, subtle movements, or the high-pitched calls of other animals that humans cannot perceive. Dogs can also move their ears independently, which helps them accurately determine the direction of sounds. Even when resting quietly, a dog may suddenly lift its head or turn its ears toward a faint noise far away. This sensitivity helped their wild ancestors survive by detecting approaching predators or prey. Dogs also see the world somewhat differently than humans. Their vision is adapted for detecting movement, especially in low light conditions. Although dogs do not see as many colors as humans do, they are particularly good at noticing motion and navigating in dim environments such as dusk or early night. This ability made them effective companions during hunting in ancient times. Together, these sensory abilities create a very different experience of the world. While humans often rely on visual information, dogs live in a landscape of scents, sounds, and subtle signals that constantly flow around them. Because of this unique sensory perception, dogs can notice changes in the environment or in human behavior that we might miss entirely. A dog may sense an approaching storm, detect the emotional state of its owner, or recognize the familiar footsteps of someone returning home. In many ways, dogs remind us that the world is far richer and more complex than we often realize. Through their noses, ears, and instincts, they quietly reveal hidden layers of the environment that remain invisible to human senses. The incredible intelligence of dogs. Dogs are often described as loyal companions, but they are also remarkably intelligent animals. Over thousands of years of living alongside humans, dogs developed cognitive abilities that allow them to understand commands, interpret emotions, and solve simple problems. Their intelligence is not identical to human intelligence, but it is highly adapted to social cooperation and communication. Researchers who study animal behavior often compare a dog's mental abilities to those of a young child. Many dogs can learn the meaning of dozens, and sometimes even hundreds, of words. They can recognize their names, identify objects, and respond to verbal commands combined with human gestures. Some exceptional dogs have demonstrated the ability to learn the names of hundreds of toys and retrieve them when asked. Dogs are especially skilled at reading human body language. Long before humans speak, dogs often understand subtle signals such as posture, tone of voice, and facial expressions. This sensitivity helps them predict human actions and respond appropriately. For example, a dog may approach gently when someone appears sad or excitedly wag its tail when it senses happiness. One reason for this ability is that dogs evolved in close partnership with humans. Unlike many wild animals, dogs learned to observe human behavior carefully. They pay attention to eye contact, hand movements, and even small changes in routine. This makes them one of the few animals that naturally look to humans for guidance when faced with a new situation. Problem solving is another interesting aspect of canine intelligence. When confronted with obstacles, dogs often experiment with different behaviors until they find a solution. Some dogs learn how to open simple doors, move objects, or manipulate toys to reach hidden food. Their curiosity and persistence allow them to adapt to many environments. Dogs also display different types of intelligence depending on their breed and original purpose. Herding dogs such as border collies are known for their ability to control livestock with remarkable precision. Working dogs like German shepherds are often trained for police and rescue work. Meanwhile, scent hounds excel at tracking, and companion breeds are particularly skilled at social bonding with humans. Memory also plays an important role in a dog's life. Dogs remember locations, routines, and familiar individuals. They can recognize people they have not seen for long periods of time, often greeting them with excitement. This ability to remember social relationships strengthens the bond between dogs and their human families. Another fascinating feature of dog intelligence is their capacity for learning through observation. Dogs often watch other dogs or humans to understand what behavior leads to rewards. When they see another dog successfully perform a task, they may attempt to copy the same action. Despite their intelligence, dogs remain calm and patient companions. Much of their learning happens quietly over time through repetition and positive interactions. Training sessions, play, and everyday communication gradually shape their understanding of the human world. Because of this combination of intelligence, social awareness, and adaptability, dogs have become some of the most capable animal partners humans have ever known. Their minds are shaped not only by instinct but also by thousands of years of cooperation with people. In this way, the intelligence of dogs reflects a long shared history, one in which two different species learn to understand each other in surprisingly deep ways. The many roles dogs play in human society. Throughout history, dogs have served humans in many different ways. While today many dogs live as beloved pets, their relationship with humans has always been much deeper than simple companionship. Over thousands of years, people have relied on dogs as workers, helpers, and partners in daily life. One of the earliest roles of dogs was assisting humans in hunting. Early humans discovered that dogs could track animals by scent, locate hidden prey, and even help surround animals during a hunt. Because dogs could move quickly and follow scent trails across long distances, they became extremely valuable hunting partners. Even today, certain breeds such as retrievers, pointers, and hounds are known for their hunting abilities. Dogs also became important guardians. Many breeds were developed specifically to protect homes, farms, and livestock. Their sharp hearing and strong territorial instincts allowed them to alert humans when strangers or predators approached. Large guardian dogs have long been used to protect sheep and cattle from wolves, bears, and other threats. In many rural areas of the world, these working dogs still perform this role today. Another remarkable contribution of dogs is their work in rescue and emergency situations. Search and rescue dogs are trained to locate people who are lost, trapped, or buried under debris after natural disasters such as earthquakes or avalanches. Their powerful sense of smell allows them to detect human scent even under layers of snow or rubble. Because of this ability, Rescue dogs have saved countless lives. Dogs also play a crucial role in assisting people with disabilities. Guide dogs help visually impaired individuals navigate safely through cities and busy environments. These dogs learn to recognize obstacles, stop at curbs, and guide their owners around dangers. Service dogs can also assist people with mobility limitations by opening doors, retrieving objects, or providing balance support. In recent decades, dogs have also become important partners in emotional and therapeutic care. Therapy dogs visit hospitals, schools, and care facilities to provide comfort and companionship. Many people find that the calm presence of a friendly dog helps reduce stress and anxiety. Studies have shown that interacting with dogs can lower blood pressure and promote feelings of relaxation. Dogs are also used in specialized professional roles. Police dogs assist law enforcement by tracking suspects, detecting explosives, and searching for missing persons. In airports and border checkpoints, trained dogs help identify prohibited substances. In wildlife conservation, detection dogs are sometimes used to locate endangered animals or track illegal poaching activities. Despite these many working roles, dogs also bring quiet comfort to everyday life. In homes around the world, they greet their owners at the door, accompany them on walks, and share peaceful moments of rest. Their presence often creates a sense of routine, responsibility, and companionship. What makes dogs especially remarkable is their willingness to cooperate with humans in so many different environments. From snowy mountains to busy cities, from farms to hospitals, dogs continue to adapt to human needs. This wide variety of roles shows how flexible and capable dogs truly are. Over thousands of years, humans and dogs have built a partnership based on trust, communication, and mutual benefit. Whether working in demanding conditions or quietly resting beside their owners, dogs remain one of the most devoted and versatile companions in human history. The emotional world of dogs. Dogs are not only intelligent and capable animals, but they also possess a rich emotional life. Anyone who has spent time with a dog quickly notices that they express feelings through body language, sounds, and behavior. Over thousands of years of living closely with humans, dogs have developed a remarkable ability to communicate emotions and respond to the feelings of the people around them. One of the clearest emotional signals in dogs is the movement of their tail. Many people associate a wagging tail with happiness, but the language of the tail is actually more complex. A relaxed wag usually signals friendliness or excitement, while a slow or stiff wag may indicate caution. Dogs also communicate through the position of their ears, the expression of their eyes, and the posture of their body. Dogs are highly social animals that naturally form strong bonds with others. In the wild, their ancestors lived in cooperative groups where communication and emotional awareness were essential for survival. This social nature remains strong in modern dogs. They often look to humans as members of their social group and respond to human voices, gestures, and emotional cues. Scientific studies have shown that dogs are capable of recognizing human emotions. When humans appear sad or distressed, many dogs respond by approaching gently, staying close, or offering quiet companionship. Researchers believe that dogs can detect subtle changes in facial expression, voice tone, and body language. Some evidence even suggests that dogs may notice chemical signals associated with human emotions. Another interesting aspect of the emotional lives of dogs is their ability to experience excitement and anticipation. Many dogs show clear signs of joy when they hear familiar sounds, such as the opening of a door, the sound of a leash, or the footsteps of their owner returning home. These moments reveal how closely dogs observe daily routines and how strongly they associate certain events with positive experiences. Dogs also benefit from play, which is an important part of their emotional well-being. Playful activities allow dogs to release energy, practice social skills, and strengthen bonds with humans and other dogs. Running, chasing toys, and interactive games provide both mental and physical stimulation. In addition to excitement and playfulness, dogs often show remarkable patience and calmness. Many dogs are content to simply rest quietly beside their owners for long periods. This peaceful companionship is one reason dogs are so often described as calming animals. Their steady presence can create a sense of comfort and routine in everyday life. Trust is another important emotional element in the relationship between dogs and humans. Dogs learn to trust people who treat them with kindness, consistency, and care. Once this trust is established, dogs often show loyalty and devotion that can last throughout their lives. Although dogs cannot speak human language, their emotional communication is surprisingly clear. Through small gestures, attentive behavior, and quiet companionship, dogs express feelings that humans can easily recognize. This deep emotional connection is one of the reasons dogs have remained close companions to humans for thousands of years. Their ability to share moments of joy, curiosity, calmness, and loyalty makes them not only helpful partners but also meaningful members of human families. The quiet presence of dogs in human life. For thousands of years, dogs have quietly shared the daily lives of humans. While their roles as hunters, guardians, and helpers are well known, one of their most meaningful contributions is much simpler. Dogs offer a steady and comforting presence that has accompanied humans through countless ordinary moments. Across cultures and continents, people have welcomed dogs into their homes and communities. From small villages to large cities, dogs walk beside their owners, rest near family members, and observe the rhythm of human life. This quiet companionship has become one of the defining features of the human-dog relationship. One reason dogs fit so naturally into human life is their remarkable ability to adapt. Dogs can live in a wide range of environments, from rural farms and mountain regions to busy urban apartments. Over generations, they have learned to adjust their behavior to the routines and expectations of human households. Many dogs quickly learn daily schedules such as meal times, walks, and moments of rest. Dogs also bring a sense of routine and stability to everyday life. The simple act of taking a dog for a walk encourages people to spend time outdoors and move through their neighborhoods. These regular activities create small but meaningful structures in daily life, often helping people slow down and notice their surroundings. Another interesting feature of dogs is their ability to live peacefully alongside many different types of people. Children, adults, and elderly individuals often form unique bonds with dogs. For children, dogs can become playful companions and gentle teachers of responsibility. For older adults, the presence of a calm and loyal dog may bring comfort and a sense of connection. Dogs are also known for their ability to remain present in the moment. Unlike humans, who often worry about the past or future, dogs tend to focus on what is happening around them right now. This simple way of experiencing the world can feel calming to the people who live with them. Watching a dog rest quietly, explore a park, or simply observe the world can remind us to slow down. In many homes, some of the most peaceful moments occur when a dog is resting nearby. A dog may lie quietly at a person's feet while they read a book, work, or relax at the end of the day. These quiet moments of shared space often require no words or actions, yet they create a sense of calm companionship. Throughout history, dogs have followed humans through migrations, discoveries, and changes in civilization. They have crossed deserts, sailed across oceans, and traveled through forests and mountains beside their human companions. In doing so, they became one of the few animals that truly share human life. Today, millions of dogs continue this long partnership. Some work in specialized roles, while many simply live as trusted members of families. Regardless of their role, dogs often bring warmth, curiosity, and gentle presence into human homes. Perhaps this is why the relationship between humans and dogs has endured for so long. Beyond their intelligence and abilities, dogs offer something very simple and very valuable: quiet companionship. And in a busy world, that calm and loyal presence remains one of the most relaxing and comforting gifts that dogs give to human life.